Go to CashNetUSA.com to apply for the money you need.
If you have been watching 3+U lately, no doubt you've noticed how much fun we've had heading over to local businesses, checking in with them where they work, finding about the great things that they have going on that you will enjoy. So this morning, we've headed up Hickson Pike to Front Runner Athletics. Chad Varga has kindly welcomed us into the store. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
I have been in here a number of times over the years as my girls have done different types of sporting events or just simply needed a bathing suit or a shoe. And I think what has struck me every single time I've come in is the knowledge of your staff. This is not a self-serving store.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct. We have been, that is our thing, is customer service. We take care of the folks the minute they come in, make them feel like they're at home, whether they're, first time walker, just getting their fitness plan started, or whether they're experienced marathoners. We run the gamut.
And you'll see the gamut when you come in here, and in all fairness, we're not athletes in our family, and it can be a little bit intimidating sometimes coming in because I don't know the verbiage.
Right.
It doesn't feel that way when you come here.
Well, thank you. And I mean, while we're on that, I want to thank all of our customers for keeping. This has been a tough time for a lot of local businesses, and our customers have really been loyal to us, and for that, I want to thank them for sticking with us and helping us through this difficult time. But in answer to your question, we have done first timers, and we just want to make people feel welcome when they come in and understand that we do all kinds of folks.
You mentioned the difficulty of the year with COVID. It's been kind of a difficult year for you on a personal note, and before we get into the shoe fitting, which Chad's going to fit my foot in a second and you can see what that front runner experience really is like. The store opened in what, 1982?
1982 is when we opened. I think the first store was out on 153, just across from the new Walmart. So yes, we've had a long experience in Hickson.
And it was a loving entry into Chattanooga from the original owner, Mr. Preddy, who died this year, right?
Yes. Lewis he really set the bar for us as far as his customer service, his community involvement. He started the FCA road race that we've been involved with for many, many years. So he set the bar for us, and we are working to kind of keep that rolling.
You talked about that community involvement. Y'all are always looking for ways to get involved, so the FCA is one. When I walked in today, all of the staff was wearing these masks. It's Emily's Power for a Cure. No doubt you've heard about that over the years. Y'all have been long supporters of
We
this
sure
effort.
have. We've been proud to support the Ransoms and Emily's Power for a Cure. Our daughter had Natalie had a cancer experience, and so that we got through it, and we really feel like that childhood cancer is a great cause, and it's been one that we've tried to work with for many years, and we're proud to be associated with Emily's.
So you very kindly have given me one to put on, because we're 6 feet apart right now, but you're going to get up close with me because you're going to show me what it's like, and our audience to see what it's like to really come to Front Runner and get fitted for a shoe. So where do you want to start? I'm ready.
All right, we're ready. So first of all, we're going to have to get you in some nice socks. So.
Okay. I like color.
So we got you some colorful socks. This color is aqua. All right, so
do you care which shoe I do?
We're going to do both feet.
Okay.
We're going to measure you, and to add to the complexity, or lack thereof, there is a left and a right sock.
So for all the people who have a left sock drawer and a right sock drawer, there is such a thing.
So that's, yes, you're doing fine. That's the right one.
Chad.
And that's the left one. You're doing great so far.
Anybody who thinks that all socks are made equally is wrong. These are great socks.
Aren't those awesome?
Yeah.
They've got a really nice arch support and fit, and they're blister-free, so they're the whole
And I love the ankle height of it. Okay.
Super, super. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you stand up.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember one of these,
Yes.
the Brannick device.
You don't see them very often anymore.
So, all right, and I'm going to roll your pants legs up, so I hope you're ready to show a little leg this morning. All right. Okay, Billy. Okay, so you had told me 7.5.
That's what I told you.
Okay, so in a running shoe or a walking shoe, in this foot, I would probably do an 8.
Okay.
Just to have that little extra room. You're
Okay.
measuring right at what you said. Let's do your other foot.
I'll flip my...
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and as you said, 7.5. So I think 8 would be the size for you in a walking or running shoe.
Okay, one thing I noticed when I got on here, first of all, when you get on one of these, you always want to lean forward, right? 'Cause
You
that
do,
pushes your
or
foot.
put both feet together.
And I think that my feet measured ever so slightly, one smaller than the other. Isn't that typical for people?
It's very typical. In your case, the left was a little longer
Okay.
than the right. So.
All right.
All right. So while you're standing, Julie,
Okay.
I'm going to move back and have you walk over to the wall for me.
Okay.
Okay. So walk towards me. Okay. And I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you you've got a pretty high arch.
I've not ever been told that before.
You have a pretty high arch.
So what does that mean for me?
So it probably means when you're walking, most of the time you're distributing some of your weight to the outside of your foot. I can kind of see that it moves a little bit to the outside.
Yeah.
So your wear pattern, I would think, is probably more on the outside.
That's definitely true.
So.
And is that why sometimes my foot will kind of go to the outside a little bit when I run?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
So there's particular shoes that are more for walking on the outside, and that's a cushion shoe. So
does that fall into the brand of shoe, Chad, that I would choose?
All the brands have, and we have 9 different brands. Your foot also, I noticed, tends to be a little on the narrower side.
Okay.
So probably between a B width or maybe might even need a narrow, but probably a B width is sufficient. So we have 9 different brands of shoes. I would probably go get about 3 different styles.
Okay.
Of shoes. You would try those on, walk around the store with them, and then pick one of those.
Do you want to take a break and let me try on a couple of pairs of shoes?
Sure, let's do it. I'll go
Okay.
grab a couple.
Okay.
All right.
The filet-o-fish is completed with a half slice of cheese. Is its bun half empty?